It's Trish from Trish's Card Club. It's Monday night, everybody. Uh, Recording live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. All right, I think I've got it. And I should say that I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator because I want everyone to know about my love for Stampin' Up! So I'm back, I think, to my correct routine. My new dock camera. I can't see who's joining until I turn the camera down to make the card, so I will say hello to everyone after I'm done. My little announcements. But normally I like to welcome people and thank them for joining, but unfortunately I can't do that. If I look funny like this, I can't see that anybody's joined because it's just, oh, yes I can. I can see him now. Okay, I looked away and now I'm back. The other thing is there's a light on this camera that's blinding me right in my eyes, so basically I just see a big blob. You know, like if you're on Broadway or something. So how are you guys? How was your weekend? Mine was good. It's hot here, although my Florida friends I think are suffering more heat than we are, and my northern friends are drowning in rain. So the weather has not really been great anywhere, but I feel so bad for the people in Maine because summer is so short and winters are so long, and it's no fun to have a summer of rain, and people that spend all that money to go on vacation there and then they just deal with the rain. It's kind of a bummer. So hopefully the sun will come out soon for them and they'll be able to enjoy some warmer weather in Lobster by the sea or something. That's my dream. Okay, announcements. There's only really one announcement that I have, and Stampin' Up! Just told me today, me personally, no, they told all of us demonstrators today, that on Wednesday the 19th, all stamps in the big catalog are going to be on sale at 15% off, excluding the hostess sets. So if you have a wish list of stamps, this is the time to buy it. I will be available. You can call me, you can email me, you can message me, you can text me, you can go to my store, which, shameless plug, I think this is it. No, this way. trishnStampinup.net. I'll put that down on the bottom too when I flip down. You can always go there and shop 24/7. So it's midnight Mountain Time on Wednesday night it starts, just because everything goes by Stampin' Up's home office. So I don't know exactly why they're doing this special. I mean, it's great that they are. I have a few stamp sets that I've wanted to get, and now I'm going to get them because it's great to get something on sale. I love that. And I don't really have anything else to announce about that. It's just, it's only on the 19th. It's a one day, 15% off all stamps in the big catalog, except the hostess sets. It excludes the hostess sets. Okay. Today we're going to talk about a beautiful die set. So I'm going to turn you down, show you the die set, and then show you this card that I've created with it. I love it, and I think that you guys are going to love it too. So let me close your eyes. I'm going to turn you down. Turning you down. And then, whoops, too far. And then I'm going to turn you around so it's not upside down. There we go. And I will move this up. There's my shameless plug. I will put my light on over it. I'm hoping you have enough light and don't have too much of a shadow. It's a little bit of a challenge with the whole lighting thing, but I think this will work this time. Again, a reminder, trishnStampinup.net if you want to shop the sale, and that sale's for everybody. If you're a demonstrator under me, that goes for you too, so that 15% is in addition to your discount that you already get, so that's a great deal. Let me see, who's here to say hello to? Let me see. Hey, Huckles, and let me tell you guys something. It takes a village. It absolutely takes a village for me to get my act together. Last week, Karen, thank God, messaged me and said, Trish, you're not live, because I had totally screwed up my recording. And then this week, Teresa messaged me and said, are you going live? Because I didn't post anything on Facebook. So thanks, you guys, for looking out for me, because I really need that help all the time. So thanks, Huckles. Hey, Miss Mary and Miss Karen and Judy. And Anna Bananas, I'm glad you could come on in. I didn't know if you would be able to. Thanks, Judy. I am getting better about the turning down and around thing. This dock camera that my sister got me is amazing. So I hope that you guys are getting good clarity with it as well. In terms of, I had to reset the, what is it called, you guys? The 1080 by 920 or something like that. I had to reset that. So hopefully you're getting a good picture too. Okay. Now, let's see. My comments just went away, so let me not do that. Alrighty, let's get started. It's taken forever tonight. The die set that I am going to show you guys, let me take it out of here so you don't have to deal with the glare of the plastic. It is called Paper Florist Dies. You can't see that at all, I bet, because that's not coming out at all. Well, I'm reading it for you because I don't think you can see it because I can't see it on my screen. Paper Florist dies. Check this out, you guys. Let's see if I can get down low enough so you can see them all. Look at how many dies are here. It's not only that, look at this cool thing that StampinUP did. Let's take this die as an example. So with one pass, you get 2 flowers, or you get 4 flowers, depending on how you want to stack them. I think this is the coolest idea. I don't know who came up with it, but it's brilliant. It is brilliant. And that happens on this one. This one gives you 2 flowers. This one gives you 2 flowers. That one gives you 2 flowers. This one will give you 3 petals or 3 flowers. And then even on the inserts, look, they double the inserts. So there's 2 of the exact same die. This gives you 4 of the inserts of the flowers. And then this gives you a double as well. So they really were super generous with the dies. Now this stamp set does not have this die set does not have a stamp set to go with it. It does not need one. It is so standalone on its own. You would hardly see it. As a matter of fact, let me just show you real quick. I looked in the catalog to find out where to show you guys where to go in the catalog, and it comes up on page 33, and literally all you see is this. It just says Paper Florist dies, and it gives you it tells you to go look at page 165. Well, I didn't have time to look through the whole catalog, but 165 is just the dies themselves, right there. And you see that? So I thought they'd like, and there probably is more samples in there, but generally when there's samples in the catalog, they'll reference them at where they sell the dies. So I just thought that was kind of amazing that there's this gorgeous die set. I like to call these a sleeper so you don't miss out on them. So this card is inspired by, again, sorry, I'm right by the mic. Sorry, I'm just reaching for my card base. This card is inspired again by Sue Mohr. She inspired my card last week. Totally coincidental. I had saved this card a long time ago, and so she's inspired me for this week. Before I get to the card, I have to show you some beautiful cards that I've gotten in the mail. I had forgotten to do this last week because I was so rattled. I want to start off with this one. This is from my friend Carol. You guys may remember Carol. Carol was a nurse, an amazing, amazing nurse. She's also a mathematician, brilliant. She's so smart in math. I'm a little bit jealous. And she's very, very creative. And she did all this coloring, which I thought was so beautiful. So she really blessed me with this card, and I wanted to say publicly thank you because I think it's so, so pretty. She does a really, really good job. And one of the things that I love is she doesn't have all Stampin' Up stuff, so I get to see new ideas. I don't think this is a Stampin' Up stamp, but I love it, and I love the colors. It's so happy and pretty, so it's really beautiful. And this gorgeous card comes from my dear friend Nancy. One of the things that I loved about this card is when I received it, it was a housewarming card, and when I received it, oops, you're getting a sneak peek. My sister was here and didn't realize that when you emboss something, then you can chalk it to color it. And I think that's what Nancy did. I'm pretty sure that's chalk, but isn't it beautiful? Again, just happy, pretty, beautiful colors. Let me see if you can, I'm not sure. My screen is really small, so I'm assuming that you guys can see it. Holler if you can't, but I'm pretty sure that you can. Hey, Kristen, good to see you, girl. What are you doing on, oh, and Ella. Oh, hello, Miss Ella. I'm so happy that you are viewing my video. And my last card comes from my dearest friend, Teresa, who I think I've known Teresa since the 8th grade, so that's how long she has put up with me. We were crazy in high school, somehow survived and got through having all the nuns teach us. Teresa has a unique gift. She took typing in high school back in the day when you took typing on a typewriter, and I think she was the fastest typist in the whole school. And she's continued that skill with her typing on a computer. It's amazing to watch her type. I don't know why that fascinates me, but it totally fascinates me. So this is another housewarming card from Teresa, and it is beautiful. I have no idea how she made it. Like, I can take it apart, and I'm going to ask her. I'm going to see her on Zoom at the end of the month, and I'm going to ask her because I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. And it's not typical for Teresa because she doesn't like anything kind of cattywampus, and this falls a little bit in the cattywampus category. So really beautiful card. So thanks, you guys, for those. Good transition to my Zoom call. We'll be doing Zoom at the end of the month on the 29th at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will send out the link on Friday night to everyone that's on my email list. If you're not on my email list, you got to post here and get on my email list so that you'll get the link if you want to do Zoom with us. And on Zoom, we're going to be making a card, and all that you need is a piece of designer series paper, 6x6, but we'll do the cutting together. So bring your cutter with you. But 6x6, and then we're going to cut it down. And then you need 2 pieces of coordinating cardstock and a card base. So a 6x6 piece of DSP, design a series paper, a card base that coordinates with that, and then two more pieces of paper that coordinate with the designer series paper. And I'll give you all the measurements and everything on the Zoom day. Now, if you don't feel like Zooming, if you don't feel like card making on Zoom, come anyway. Just pop your head in and visit, because I would love to see you. So that's my Zoom thing. Okay, let's get started on this card. What I did is I took this die right here and I made these flowers right here. So the 4 flowers. Now, I could put them together like that. I could put them together like that. I could put them together 2 big ones. And that's basically what I've done. I've done a bunch of different sizes. So I've made those. I've cut stems. I'm just going to show you. I've already cut them out, you guys, because it would be all night if you guys waited for me to go through all this on the cut and emboss machine. And then I did different colors of those flowers, and then I did where is that? That's this die right here. I think it's this one right here. I cut some insides, and then I cut some of these, and these flowers are from this die right here. Okay, all right, so they're all cut. Now I'm just going to assemble and have some fun with them. Let me see. Let me just reach over and get my sample, because I do need my sample to make sure I'm making it right. It feels like something just blew on the floor in the wind. Oh yeah, it was just my Stampin' Up. Okay, this comes from, it'll come to me. I should have written it down, Miss Karen. I should have written it down. Anybody remember what this die comes from, you guys? Hey, Marcia. Nice to see you for the first time. How did you find me? Hope you can deal with unedited, crazy live video, because that's me. That's what I'm all about. Okay, welcome. I'm glad to see you. Let's see. I'm going to be putting these together with dimensionals. Hopefully I have enough dimensionals. If I don't, I'll be going to get some more. All right, I'm going to start with this. This is 2 big flowers, and I'm just offsetting them like that. So that's how it's gonna, can you guys see that? I'm just offsetting them, just putting them together like that. Okay, so just a little bit of glue on the bottom. I missed the bottom of that completely, so I'll put it on here. That was not a very good one. You guys, I have to tell you, last week when I did my video, I was a hot mess. I was so rattled, because I had started my video and it was in a test mode, not in a broadcast mode, and I had gone through like 4 minutes of talking. I was so rattled when I did my live reel video. I forgot half my stuff. Oh my gosh, I went back and looked at that video. I was speaking so quickly. I don't know how anyone could understand me unless you are from New England. It was really, really crazy. So I apologize if that was a video that you watch, because that one that was terrible. That was just terrible. Hopefully tonight I'll be a little bit calmer. Okay, putting another flower together. And then I'm going to put some of the inserts that I made. These are the little insides of the flowers. And these I'm going to put on with dimensionals. So let me grab a dimension. Now this is a good time when a black dimensional would be really good. I don't have any in my stash, but it's something I need to add to my wish list, because then you wouldn't see them at all. So that would be really good. So that's one. And then I'm going to use this one. This is the one where a black dimensional would be really good, because then there would be no chance for you to see it. You might see a little bit of it, but I mean, obviously it's not going to distract from how pretty the flower is. But don't you love just a touch of black? When I was a consultant for Longaberger many, many, many years ago, one of the things that my upline shared, I think they were called uplines, I don't remember what they were called back then, was that every room needs a touch of black. And I think that has proven itself to be very true. If you don't have any black in one of your rooms, it's a very grounding color, and it can be an accent color. You might want to throw a vase in there, or some candlesticks, or something in black. It does really impact the room. Just a little side note. You didn't know you were coming for a home decor video, right? Okay, putting another flower together. Let me get on camera to do that. This little mark right here is supposed to be my mark to know where I'm supposed to be, because Patty had suggested that, which was a really good idea. And you can see I'm not following it because I get all cattywampus and sidetracked. Okay, this flower just goes like this here, like that. And then we'll do, now I don't know why I don't have it with me, you guys. I need to have my silicone mat so I don't get glue everywhere, because that just got glue all over that flower, but I think I can rub it off with my finger. Okay, good, good, good. All right, so there's my flowers, and here are my leaves, and now we're going to assemble. Now I'll try to get on camera to make sure that I do this. Now, see how my card is flopping like that? It drives me crazy. So I'm going to take my bone folder, and I'm going to really secure it down so that it will stop flopping on me when I'm not holding it down, so it will stay down. This is one of the advantages of having a bone folder. See how it stays nice and flat now? Okay, so now it doesn't flop on me and drive me crazy. Alrighty, I'm going to start with my big red flower. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. I don't have any big dimensionals, so I'm going to cut up a few for my outline. I have scraps from before. I'm just going to cut these up and use these for the bigger flowers. It'll just be faster for you guys. And now, this card, if I wasn't going to mail it, and I was just doing it and I was handing it to someone, I would curl my flowers up a little bit, but there's no sense doing that when it's going to go in the mail, because it's just gonna flatten in the mail. So there's my first flower, and then I'm going to take this flower with this dimensional and put that here. I'm going to take this dimensional, put that. Now, as I said, you guys, earlier, there's no stamp set for this, but there doesn't need to be. There's so many options that you could use. I want to move this over just a little bit. With a little bit of grease, I can get that off. Yeah. There's so many options that you can use to put these flowers together. So many colors, so many insides, so many shapes, so many petals. It is literally endless. So you could just have a heyday with it in terms of being able to put it together. And you guys, I'm just realizing, can you see it? Am I too far away? And is there a way to get closer when I am? Let me try something, you guys. Aha. Is that a little better? I just realized I might be too far away for you to even see it. So if I am, I apologize. I just realized that I might need to be a little bit closer. Okay. For these, I'm going to just use, do I have any little? No, I'll just use these. I'll just put one of the small dimensionals in the middle. I'm going to put that here, like that, and I'll use one more small dimensional on this side, and I'll put that up here, like that. Now, you may be saying, well, where's your middles for that? Well, let me show you the middle for those, you guys. You see this little tiny piece right here? I have made 4, and I've only found 1. I have no idea where they were. I put my fan on, they blew off. So after my video, I'm not making you guys wait. I will make some more. I'll cut out more. They come from this die right here, this little square die right here. Makes 4 of them. Cut them out of my cut and emboss machine. They blew away. I can't find them. And they're so tiny, so I'm happy I found just one, so I can at least show you how it's supposed to look with them both in there. Okay, so that's that. Now let's do the flower, the leaves. I'm going to put one here. Can't you imagine all the colors you could do with this? And I love flowers, so there can never be such a thing as too many flowers because I love the flowers. And that, you guys, is the card. What do you think? Let's see if I can see anybody. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys can see it. Oh, good. That makes me feel better. Good. Thank you for responding, you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good, good. So there it is. That's the flower. Let me clean off my space here so you don't see all the extra things. And I encourage you to think about this set, because this die, because it will go with everything. It goes with absolutely everything. And then you could do another flower and put it on the inside, like right in the corner after you put in your inside card. So that's it. If it would really be perfect if I just had one more black dot there, but as I said, I'll get that. Can you see the Can you even see the flower? I'm not sure if you could even see the white on the white, but in person it looks really, really pretty. I love these colors. So thanks to Sue Mohr for her inspiration. Thanks to you guys for watching. I think that's it for my Monday night video. Yeah, it was kind of a quickie because I got everything done. Hey, Angela, thank you. Thanks, Judy. Yes, so many possibilities, Anne Marie. If you have a color combination that you love, like my color combination that I love are purples and greens, not in my house decorating, but in my card making. And I use that a lot. That was gonna be my go-to, but I do it so often that I thought I would just kind of branch out a little bit. I did, that is Real Red, and it is Flirty Flamingo. Those are the colors, Real Red and Flirty Flamingo, and this is Old Olive, in case you're wondering on the colors that I use. So Real Red for the red flowers, Flirty Flamingo for the pink. So I'm going to show you the one I did before tonight. That was my sample. One thing that I did different on this one is I embossed the white flowers. Again, I don't know if you can catch it on camera. I'll try to bring it up enough so you can and let it focus in. It may or may not. I don't think so. But it even gives it more depth, and I would have done that on this one. I sort of just ran out of time because I spent too much time looking for those little black dots. Yeah. The other thing is this is on 2-dimensional, so it's double thick, so it stands above it, and on the other one I have it, it just goes below it. So that just gives you sort of a little bit of difference on how we put them together. But you get the same effect. So, all right, you guys, around here, what do? We make it and we mail it, and that's what I would love to see you guys do this week, is to get some stuff mailed out to bless people, and that would be a really good thing. I can't think of anything else, except I guess I'll just be on here next Monday night with another card. I always appreciate that you give me your time on Monday nights, and I miss you as always, and I hope you guys have a really good week. I would say don't work too hard, but most of you do anyway, even if I tell you not to. So love you guys, miss you guys. Remember, we make it and we mail it, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.